Jetta. You ain't know. Listen, if you hear the doors, some voice in the background, if you care to have the willpower, disregard it. All right, listen. Look, this is my little Jedi, a little Jedi whip, right? All right. Let me tell you talk a little bit about this discussion, right? All right. So, listen here. So, this little discussion right here, okay? This is you feel me? So, this okay. Certain ones might not like me after this specific vid, okay? All right, cause like you feel me? I'm full of knowledge, and I can give y'all the knowledge. However, I can't make you think, right? Well, that's a lie. That part. So here's the little thing. So the wisdom y'all gotta get, okay? So this is a bit about. There was something I seen this specific calendar date or whatever, and this is a little bit about said like governmental structures, if you would like to say it or whatever. And like I said, and it was brought to me, you feel me? And this is about those that be uh, uh, driving, okay, and stuff like that, okay, and and all it takes for you to do certain research. Y'all would like to know how to get said monies and stuff like that. Okay, let me tell you a little something, okay? And there was a little something that was brought to my attention about a lawyer or whatever, and I guess they had something, they were doing something in the courtroom about driver's license or something about that, or a ticket or something like that, or something something like that. And they told the judge, they basically they said they were supposed to basically be getting paid and everything. And the judge was so shocked about how the individual said it that they said they had to get back to them on that. The part is that there's a difference between a state ID and a driver's license. A license plates, okay, the license plates means individuals, like those license plates means commercial license plates mean y'all involved in commerce, okay, whether it be you in a car, and commercial license means you're involved in commerce. Okay, so said governments, are basically supposed to be paying y'all. You're supposed to be getting paid like a weekly check, or even like a monthly or something like that. Something you feel me? Thing is, you gotta put in the work to get that. They not just gonna try to hand that out to y'all. And there is a difference with being, also being a state national, and we have passports and stuff like that. And when public servants look at our passports, it says "do not detain," and we have a certain type of plate on the back of of said what we may be traveling, like in a sense, like when it comes to like probably like something like that. Okay, if you know. So the thing is, listen, okay, you gotta you gotta know what the difference between like basically a license means you're providing a service. You know that a license means you're providing a service. So the thing is, where is like then you got to know where's these government, like where's the government getting money from when the government didn't have any money to begin with, right? Uses what, probably OPP, probably other people's money. So basically the time that all the time, you feel me? So basically they using y'all money because they don't really have no money. They just try to make laws and try to make up stuff, to make up laws, or they like to go by like certain said judges, like judicial and the judicial branch like to go by what they call statutes, which statute is not law. There's a you feel me, there's way, you don't, you feel me, the thing is not to be belligerent, be professional, and when I'm saying that, it says, stand for your rights, because ain't nobody else, not too many people, not people going to stand for your rights, and you do Your birthright is, you know, everybody has the birthright of dignity, to have dignity. You feel me? Everybody's birthright is dignity, and you know, and the thing is, there's going to be it's got to be. We're getting back to the balance. So the thing is, you know, like y'all ones that have a driver's license, there's a difference between a state ID and a driver's license. You feel me? And you involved in commerce means, you feel me, y'all supposed to get paid. Yeah, y'all demand. The thing is, y'all demand. Y'all start demanding. They keep trying to demand. You feel me? Try to demand things from y'all. Like, hold on, wait a minute. How you gonna try to put, you feel me? How you gonna try to, you feel me? Put, you feel me? Try to like step on the ones that have, you feel me, the wheels around here, like the one, you feel me? You feel me? So like I said, you know, this is just stand for your right. Do your research. That's all I'm saying. You know, I'm not saying, you know, just basically, I'm just saying, be professional about it, and you know, have this proof. Have this proof, because these times is about evidence. You feel me? There's one thing to talk, and there's one thing to provide. You feel me? A substantial amount of evidence. You know, like Brady's material motion, exculpatory evidence. You know, stuff like that. You know, do your research. Do your research. You know. So, like I said, you feel me? These are made for the people. You feel me? So, like I said, like, just check on that. Y'all really supposed to get paid for y'all having a driver's license. You know that, right? Yeah, and you know, and all the gas and the work that it, you feel me, and all that stuff like that, and all that, and yeah, so y'all work on that. You know, I definitely would like to see some improvement on certain, you know, channels, and you know, so yeah, so you know, when you fall through it, everything, you feel me, you feel me, make room for others. Oh wow, you know, and you know, wake up to what has already been here. Obviously, you know, they not gonna tell you about it. You know, they keep trying to charge you for everything. They just try to get more of your money because they ain't got none. They use yours to fund for, you know, RAWs. You know, RAW, and you know, said backwards. You know, so you know, and try to use for, you know, certain ones that they, you know, certain elites or whatever, you know. So they're, you feel me, they getting kind of like, yeah, we're we're leveling the playing field. Okay, so you know, it's about time for individuals, like, put in the work. Okay, you know, like, I just don't look like this. I'm full of knowledge. Like, you know, my life path is number 7. You feel me? So I'm all up. Like, I like, you feel me, I like digging in deep with things, you know, like, you know, even like occult knowledge, things, you feel me, things that may not, you feel me, your physical eyes can't see. I'm really into that type of knowledge, you know, esoteric, you know. Then you got exoteric, you know, certain ones use, you know, and you know, my soul urge number is number 5, you feel me? So yeah, check it out, yeah. So, you know, let's check out your soul urge number, you feel me? So, you know, you got, you feel me, get this knowledge. However, it's up to you to apply it, you feel me? Because, you know, knowledge has no power, you feel me? You know, especially if you can't use it. You know. So I love y'all. Find something safe to. Stay accountable.